Today, Kevin and I are going to be reviewing some Uncle Charlie's meats. We have the Uncle Charlie's Pork Sausage Patties, and we have the hot pork sausage, and this is just in a 1 pound bulk package. Show how the pork patties come.
And they come frozen. They come frozen.
The pork patties, they are $5.49. And what size is this box?
A 3 pound.
A 3 pound box.
Look how big these are.
Yes, they're huge. So what we did, because we knew we were going to be cooking them today for a review, we laid out 2 last night in the refrigerator and kept them in there overnight. And then the this is a 1 pound bag of the pork sausage. It was $2.49, and it comes frozen, and you lay it in the refrigerator overnight as well. Now, we were able to, they gave these to us for free. We did not pay for them, but I can tell you that I have been enjoying Uncle Charlie's meats for many, many, many years. So I was thrilled when they reached out to me about trying some of their other items, because
might be a little big.
We have always been big fans of like their pork tenderloins and things like that. But I think this is the perfect time to let you all know that you don't have to, you know, you need to think outside the box when it comes to buying meat. You don't have to go to a big box grocery store to get meat. Almost all states have places that sell meat like this, to where you can buy it in more bulk boxes and get it for a really good price, because I think $5.49 for a 3 pound box of sausage, I think that is a really good deal, and it's already pattied out for you.
When we come back, we'll let you know about how many patties you actually get in that box.
Yes, because we did not count them.
Yeah, but I'm curious to know how many you get for $5 and something.
So what we're going to do is we are going to fry these, but just know that this sausage, you could have poured it into a pan and done many, many things with it, which we'll talk about after we fry it. But we're gonna get these on the stove and we'll be back. Okay, we have our sausage.
We have fried goods.
This is the regular here, and then this is the hot that Kevin pattied. You counted the amount?
Yeah, they were around 22, 21, 22. I'd say,
in the box?
Yeah.
So that's a really good price, I think, for that amount.
I think that's quite a bit for that price. I really do. They fried up very nice. I keep my temperature on kind of a medium temperature. Good flavor.
That's delicious.
I like that they're already patted out too. They're so easy to cook.
Yes, that was a very, very nice, because I've never bought them already patted like this. I've bought sausage links before, of course, but not pre-patted sausage. So I'm used to having to buy it at the store in the roll in the
slicing
paper,
it,
and then slicing it myself. And this was just a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. And it really was.
And you took out exactly the amount you wanted.
Yeah, if you knew you were going to only have 4 or 5 pieces the next day, just take out 4 or 5 pieces in the fridge, let them thaw overnight. They're ready to go the next morning.
It's very juicy.
It is. It's got a lot of moisture in it, and and you can get them as crisp as you want, you know. But there's also some spice in there. Not super hot, but there is a little bit of
a little bit,
tingle,
which makes me curious how much is going to be in the hot.
The texture is also it's a really good texture. The flavors are excellent.
I like the crispness that you got on that.
Wow.
Oh,
the heat just hit me.
Oh, really? See, now I got some heat, but it's not hot to me.
It's not as hot as like a jalapeno or a habanero pepper or something. It's not that hot, but there is some spice back in the back.
There's a little bit. I didn't get that much heat in my bite, so it does not bother me at all. Like, I think that would be that would work great. So I was going to tell you some ways that I would use that in that bulk.
Can I say something more? You mentioned the crispiness on the patty ones.
Yeah.
Those did crisp up better. The layers on the outside is a little crunchier than the pre-patted.
Yeah.
They were in the same amount of time though. Literally the same amount of time in the pan, the same heat and everything. They
were wonder why they crisp better.
So I'm wondering if these pre-made patties just won't get quite as crisp because they're very smooth and very even, whereas these are a little bumpier.
But they're both
and
very juicy.
They are very good. You could probably leave the pre-patty patties in the pan a little bit longer and crisp them up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So just know you may have to do that. Just crisp them up a little bit. So anyway, uses for
the hot. I was wondering. Sometimes when you get hot sausage, it's really, really hot. Since that is not incredibly hot to me, I would use that. You could use that in sausage balls.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that would be really good.
That would be delicious. If we've done a video where we're making those stuffed shells, which I absolutely love them. That's my second favorite meal that we have is those stuffed shells. You could use that entire package and stuff your shells with those.
That would be good. Add some heat to it.
Also lasagna.
Yeah, mix that in with your hamburger.
That would be awesome lasagna.
You know, brown them both and just mix them together.
But you could even just, you could put it in a pan just like you do with your hamburger and brown it up. You could add that with eggs. You could do...
crumbled sausage.
Yes, and it's absolutely delicious.
You can put it in your spaghetti sauce if you like a meat sauce.
Yes.
It's very good.
These would be, the pre-pattied are great alone, but those are the perfect size for a biscuit.
Yeah, or sandwich even.
So,
you could put that on you could probably put that on a bun. It's almost big enough for a bun.
Well, a good sized biscuit, and egg with that sausage.
Yeah. Not a cookie for those in the UK, by the way.
No, an American biscuit.
An American biscuit.
But I want you all to know that Uncle Charlie's Meats, they are working right now on being able to ship.
With your eyes.
Yes, so they're thinking that they're working on it right now, but they're thinking that like in June that they will have this ready to go to where you can order them online and they'll be able to ship it to you. Right now it is pretty much a local company. So there are locations where, like their main location is in Richmond, Kentucky. But so they have a store in Richmond where you can walk in and buy these in Richmond. They have a store in Lexington. That's where we go. And you can buy this Uncle Charlie's Meats in Lexington. If you are local and you don't know where it's at, it's directly across the street from Sam's Club.
It's at the same red light.
Yes, it's very, very easy to find.
Mm-hmm. They have one in Winchester too. We just don't like the store it's in.
Right. So yes, so they do sell it in a store in Winchester, and they sell them out of the freezer. Like this store has two side-by-side freezers, and you go and choose what you want. They don't have the supply that they have at the full-blown stores like the Lexington store, but they take your cash, your credit card. They do take food stamps. So if you are using food stamps right now, they do take those. And they offer so many things.
They've got hamburger, a hot dog. Don't they have hot dogs?
They have hamburger, they have pork tenderloins, bacon, ham, sausage, steaks, wieners, seafood.
Seafood.
They have chicken products. They have cheese, like blocks of cheese. They have frozen vegetables, which are actually they're my kind of frozen vegetables. They are crinkle cut fries, steak fries, hash browns, tater tots, potato wedges, beer battered onion rings.
Yeah, onion rings look good.
Onion rings.
I think they have mushrooms too.
Mushrooms. Banana pepper rings, mozzarella cheese sticks, breaded cauliflower.
Now wait a minute.
And hash browns.
Mozzarella cheese sticks is not a vegetable.
Could we somehow make it a vegetable? But that's under vegetable. So those are all my besides the cauliflower. And then they have like Pillsbury biscuits. They have frog legs. They have frog legs. Literally school pizza.
Yeah, and it literally looks like those rectangular square pizzas or rectangular pizzas you got at school.
And then they have displays set up of like other items that you can buy.
That they sell through their store.
Jams and jellies and chips and stuff like that. So they do have a lot more than meats. They are open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 5:30, Saturday from 10 to 5.
That's at the store in Lexington.
That's at the store in Lexington. And the reason I told you at the very beginning that you need to think outside the box is because I've heard this big thing like, oh, there's going to be this shortage of meat and all this stuff. They have upped their production and they have not had a shortage of meat yet. There has been absolutely no trouble with them having a really good supply of meat.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, 98% of the people shop at Kroger, Walmart, Save-A-Lot, all those, and you probably only have 2 or 3% of the people shopping at places like this. So they're going to have the meat going until more people start shopping there.
Right.
Which we encourage you to support your local companies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Uncle Charlie's meats, I love them. Like I said,
we've always been.
We bought them for years
and
years.
My parents bought them when I was a kid.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. But yes, please be aware that in your state, I'm sure you all have companies that sell meat if you just look, and you don't necessarily have to go to the big grocery store. So don't worry about there being a shortage, because you just need to look in other places. So, but if you are local, they told me that they travel, I'm thinking he said West Virginia.
It's like the surrounding states for Kentucky.
Yes. And he also said that sometimes if several families get together, and if they order $250 worth of meat or over, they will, in their Uncle Charlie's truck, they will bring it to you. So if you...
Like a Schwann's truck, go deliver it to you.
Exactly. So if you order $250 worth or more, they're going to deliver it to you.
Or get with your neighbors or whatever and order just a big bulk order.
Exactly.
And that's still local. That's still within the surrounding
Exactly.
states.
But like I said, they are working on getting it shipped. So
their sausage is excellent.
Yes,
because
very
I'd never tried their sausage before.
No.
It's very, very good.
So I'm going to leave their website below if you're interested, and clicking on it, checking it out. I don't know what all they have on this website on the website at this time, but they also have a Facebook page as well.
And just know, we were just sent the free products. We're not getting anything out of it.
No.
Don't know if you go buy anything or anything like that.
I
just want to let you know we're not a paid advertisement. They just sent us the free product.
No, yes, and we have genuinely been eating Uncle Charlie's for years. We haven't had the sausage, but we've had other things. So I hope you enjoyed getting to hear about them, and thanks for watching.